Buenos dias, buenos tardes, y buenos noches, and todos en todo el mundo. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world. And thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I'll be your caster and cameraman for today. And today we have week 3 of the BloodFest Cup between Hokori and Nonstop. And it is going to be a heck of a matchup, and we are going to already see a very late tank spawn on dead center. I had to say it right away because usually we see these early tank spawns on dead center. Now that both teams will have time to play their survivor most of the map and attack on the bottom in the fires where the tank will be. But for now, this is where it's going to remain. Ninal would not be joining me today though, guys. He is casting out of the game at this moment right now, so if you want to catch both games, split screen. Okay, you have two screens you can put up. Check it out, check it out. Hopefully that game's going pretty well as well, but this one's about to go live. Looks like they have just set the slots, it would seem. And wow, look at the pings coming out here, guys. Zyko, Shockwave, and Link, all green pingas. Look at the green ping. And here we go live. Hokori's going to go first with their survivor. Probably the favorite to win this match.
Reloading.
And the hunter is being patient. Boomer, Smoker, and the Spitter waiting for their opportunities. Smoker going for a pull. There goes the pull, but he cuts it. That's going to get the hunter skeeted. Bit spread not that favorable at all, actually. And they're going to get nothing from that. Nonstop. Only going to get a Boomer proxy onto Rochelle. And they're going to come out clean. No damage. Hokori is on the move. I did it again. I'm sorry, guys. No captions. No captions. Oh, the Charger finds the target. They were a little quick, though. Oh, they get a ledge hang. Spitter should be spitting on this, and they don't. Interesting. Hunter does not open the door on the bottom. Hunter's not moving. Okay, I'm not quite sure what the Hunter's up to. But Hokori's moving quickly. Spitter's relocated. Okay, now they're all relocated.
Shit.
They want to go. Smoker is in the back, but a little separated from the team. Everybody else didn't really go yet. Hunter gets skeeted, and they're going to go quad before they go down here. But right now, the SI from Nonstop is not so well coordinated, and Hokori is making quick work of it. That'll be their third special infected attack that has come in. And they have triggered the event. They'll be able to hit one more time before they get in that elevator. It will be a quad. Even Nonstop can start getting this together. All spawns are now in rotation. They're finding their area they want to spawn in. And they go prematurely. The Charger doesn't even spawn. And not going to get it.
I'm a reload.
And for Nonstop, we'll have Zabit, Galracha, KMN, and Ethereal. And for Hokori, we're going to have Zyko, Shockwave, Grizz, and Link.
You can call me Coach. What's your name?
Hell, it's pleased to meet you.
As we go down the elevator, we shall wait for the bottom. But man, look at the damage that has come out. They've actually got some pretty good damage from that quad attempt. I didn't realize it. So 93% down to 86. So they almost double up the damage from that, which isn't terrible. But it is Hokori that is standing here with 86% of the bonus going into this tank. They'll take one more special infected attack, which will be a 2-2. The Smoker and the Hunter as the cappers. And here we go. Smoker gets a pull back, blasted out of the sky. Hunter will land. Spitter comes in a little late, but they will get it. Pound spin successful. Nick has to jump through it. And they'll fall up just a couple points shy of getting 20% down before tank spawn. And here is the first tank of the game for Nonstop into the hands of Galracha. Look at the aggressive push from Hokori here. Alright, Spawns are up, and they're up here. Okay, they start to back off. I was going to say. I tank chip just a little bit. I think they might be happy with these spawns. Going for a hit could be a catastrophe if they will only want to have a 2-2 or a 2-1. I mean, if they want a boomer on the commit, I don't know. But it looks like they're just going to go in with this. Yauracha, a lot of shoes to fill here. Let's see what he could do. Waiting for his opportunity. Second pass, 50% in the door. No one shot him for a good amount of time. Smoker comes in. Smoker will miss. He'll get his own corners here, guys. Punch on Olenek. Another punch. There goes a Smoker. Oh, the Charger misses. The Jockey doesn't. Oh, that's an in cap. And they'll get some good damage, but the Charger is unable to latch on. I think that was a 2 cap for a brief moment.
Hey,
Pull yourself together, man.
And it'll be 30% exactly. So a little bit above average tank coming out from Nonstop, taking Hokori down to about half their bonus. A little bit of fire damage coming out there.
we gotta get around this fire.
And typical Hokori is separated. 3 of their members with one of the newer players to play with them. Hunter goes through the fire, gets blasted out of the sky. Spitter goes into delay. And it is cute to... Nope, they won't go for a quad. Spitter's going to try to get into the safe room. He's going to hide behind that. Get killed.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Little fun talk coming out. And then that will be the first round. Down to Corey, putting up a pretty respectable score, 848. Half of the possible bonus. Good job.
Hey, come back. I'm here.
All right, now this is where the tempo is going to come from. We're going to know what kind of match we're going to have here. Nonstop with their Survivor. Need to survive on this map. It's a 500 distance. Never mind, it's been lowered to 400. It says 500 normally because it's a 4-chapter campaign, and vanilla Left 4 Dead has 500, 600, 700, 800. And this is what it's going to be here.
But I ain't stupid neither. Let's grab some weapons.
And here we go. It is now Nonstop with their survivors coming out of the safe room. They're pushing out. Let's see what will happen when Hokori sends their spawn. Separating. Hunter looks like he wants to come from the back. The spawn is open. So the Uzis are able to be hit, and they're going to pounce on the Uzi from the back. They're going to pull from the front. The Boomer gets in between. Smoker finally does get cleared, but look at the damage coming out already. Already 7.5. One survivor is really taking off without helping to clear the team. And Nick has finally realized and comes back to regroup. Jockey's waiting to cut off. And it looks like they want to make through to try to avoid a death. Chargers in the hallway. They're going to come send here. Hunter lands. Oh, the Charger's coming. And there he goes. Como estuvo tu viaje, Galracha? Hopefully your trip was well. And that is a dead survivor. Beautifully set up. Decides to run through the fire. Down to 405 bonus. Pull on the back, Boomer stumble. Hunter will land, Spit comes in. It just looks like right now Hokori's going to have their way with their infected. I don't know if Nonstop's going to be able to handle this. %39 bonus, but there was a death charge, so that's why a lot of it's gone. The button is started. I believe a quad's coming. Nope, never mind. Tri-cap with the boom. Surprised they're not all hiding in a room. Nice cut by Rowe. Smoker gets killed. Boomer. Jockey lands. Look at this charger. And they get another out the door. A double depth charge.
Reloading. Hey, we should get going.
Uno, dos. They won't get two. Or will they?
We gotta watch each other's backs. My name's Ellis. You?
And this looks like it is going to be a pretty big lead for Hokori coming out of Chapter 1. And it's not so easy on Chapter 2 to get kills. Two left. And two grabbed, and that will be the wipe. As Shockwave is denied his tank, they don't need it. 210 points to Hokori's 848 after 1. Way to go. And alright, we are back in action. A little crash later, a little time. We've got the teams back in, and we're going to see a swap of these tank spawns. We saw it mid to late first chapter at 66%. We're going to see it around 21%. Alright, we're back in action, Captain. Jockey goes in right away. Smoker goes for a pull. Spitter is in. Garacha has the spawn timer. And they'll get a little bit out of that. Smoker's hunted down and killed off at the end. That will be the first attack down, coming out with 1.1.
Reload.
And congratulations to Infested Soul. And we have the first tank. Wait a minute. No. Second tank of the game for non-stop in the hands of KMN. Wrong team there. Hokori's the one who haven't had a tank yet. It looks like KMN's going to get the hatchback into play. Alright. And that's a good hatchback. That is in a respectable spot. And he should just go up. Okay, he's waiting. We're going to go for a hit. Under will land. Charger gets nothing. Ooh, that was pretty tight. Look at, he's trying to see if he can use it to get a better angle on the tank. That was a rock and not going to get it. You got to be careful. You don't want to be a little too pushy here on the tank. Those are hittables. And all it takes is for one or two infected to land to get the hittable in play. And KMN's going to take the wide route. They're split pretty good. Not going to get it there. Not going to get it there. He misses a punch. He gets a first punch there. The jockey can't get it. He misses the rock too. And KMN has to get out. With 2,000 health, the rock will land.
6 feet wide.
But I don't know if there's a way he gets more out of this. Oh, he does get another curve rock. Hokori getting greedy. Can he get another? No, not that time. 3 extra. Oh, he goes for a rock here. Curve rock. Oh, the E-rock doesn't work. Boomer. Not going to get the rock. He could have got nicked there, and he decides to jump down and AI it. Here comes the AI tank. Not going to get anything and dies off. So their tank will only get about, what is that? 17%? Damn, no, but not even, because he took 1% before that. Rough tank coming out here for non-stop. And it looks like Hokori is poised to walk into this chapter with a lot of points.
Over the
Look out
dumpster.
now!
They do have the stair choke point coming up.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Reloading.
Are those guys fireproof?
For a minute, I thought they were going to go in the back, but they choose to back off. Here comes the charge. Hunter coming from the rear. The stumbles. Nice tri-cap. One slam. Almost two. Spitter surfing on top of Rochelle. And that's actually really good amount of damage coming out there. That was coming up on about 15%. All right, they just need to chain a few of those more together, and they'll be looking good. A little tri-cap coming out there. It was cleared at the same time the third one landed, so I don't know what kind of tri-cap we should call that. We'll just say tri-cap. And the Charger landing. Hunter landing gets cleared. Smoker in the back. And look at that, they get some more decent damage onto Hokori. Bringing him down to about 60%, okay. Non-stop stepping their game up a little bit here. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going.
Gun store's just
Corey
down
looking to
these
clean
stairs.
things up a bit, taking a little bit of damage. They are a little bit separated.
Well, all the damn fireproof zombies.
Oh my god.
This Hunter's going to be hunted down for sure. I don't think they're going to go in here. Jockey chooses to try. And the Charger lands. Spitter gets M2'd. And a good try, but failed attempt. Getting about 2% with a pill pop. That's about it. And they're able to go in and trigger this event. And they have no Spitter for this event. I'm interested to see what they're going to do.
Hey, I got the cola.
All right, here they're going to go for it. Charger walks up, grabs the survivor, but they cleared so fast. Smoker, oh, and the ski comes out. They're not able to cover it, and it's just going to be a fast clear. And they come up to about half of the bonus again. 50% looks like what they're going to walk into. And that's pretty good for Dead Center. 800 and something on the first chapter. They're going to put up well over 800 here. It's 600 just in distance alone, plus another 680 at the current moment. Looks like a 1,200 point chapter. Bring them to a little bit over 2K. Let's see, the Charger gets melted so fast. Jockey gets destroyed. The sack to a quad now. Spitter can't do nothing here. And they'll walk in with the 650 bonus. All right, 648. We rounded down. Still. All right, we're back into action. Chapter 2, second sided is going to be non-stop. They need to put up more than 50% of the bonus to win the chapter. Smoker Pull comes out. They're going to land just the jockey. Corey not finding many targets, but still managed to get a good value of spit damage. With the SI racking in about 16 points, bringing the survivors down to 1263 or 1236. And this will be the first tank of the game for Hokori into the hands of Zyko. Probably one of the best active tanks in Left 4 Dead at the moment. Going to get his hatchback as well. Trying to bring it into play. Oh, he's going to have to go back and get it. Might even get the cop car while he's over here. Yeah, he's going to go for an extra one, guys. See if he can muster it up there. This has to go up now. Okay, he gets it. And the cop car in the tree. All right, it's in the street. He's going to have 3 toys. Not just 2. Coach got to be careful. All right, he backs off. Off the telephone pole. Okay, 3 hittables. Incoming. We need a faster camera for this. Alright, here goes the cop car. Here goes another cop car. Oh my, dumpster time. Oh, smoker pole. Hunter lands. Oh, he misses the punch. Zyko. Smoker pole. Bounces it too high. Gets 1 punch. Rochelle miss. Oh, there he goes. He finally gets one. He's not been shot that much. He still has 4,000 HP, down to 3,500. Oh, Gauracha! Gonna go again. Oh, not gonna get Ellis, but he's got a car on the other side. Ellis can't really go anywhere. He pops that one over. Coach's gotta go one way. Survivors playing ring around the road. Gauracha might die here.
That is a big ass army.
Oh, he splits the uprights, gets the point. Coach is by himself, and Zyko gets them all with the hittables. He cleans it up. As they would say, toma.
Need a hand.
The tank coming out from Zyko. We'll be back.
So it's a bit quiet. I still say we should check it out.
So after 2, it will be non-stop wiping out twice against Hokori. Hokori making safe rooms, both with half the bonus. And it looks like, guys, this is probably going to be the final chapter, unless non-stop can pull something crazy out of the hat. See if they could do so. Hokori first on Survivor. Tank's going to be at 60% of the way through the map. Opening attack will be a Spitter Hunter, Boomer, and Jockey. Boomer retreats the Survivors back into the safe room. Link was not even there for half of this, so they're going to get some good damage. Excuse me, I had the hiccups. Look at that. Almost 3.5% coming out with a 2-2. Not bad at all against Hokori. And they spit block them in. And look at, they're still in the safe room. They get out of the safe room with the infected having 8 seconds on the spawn timer. They almost keep them in there for 10 additional seconds. Look at the spawns are up. They're not even up the escalator. Let's see if they try to catch Hokori off guard now. Oh, they're separated big in the back, but Nonstop doesn't see it. Oh, they could have preyed on a Nick right now. They even have a quad.
Reloading.
Here we go. They get one. And that is going to be it. They get one. A charger punch. Quad thwarted. Hokori doing a good job. I'll tell you, if it's not Shockwave, Grizz, Zyko, and Yaft, it just seems like whoever the other person is, they're just off of what Hokori's doing just by a little bit. Not a lot. Just a bit. Here goes the Hunter. Here goes the Boomer. And the Spitter. Shut down pretty respectively. Jockey latches on. Spitter left to think about it. We'll just go back for a despawn as the Spit is very good on the retreat.
Down here.
Ethereal is going to be the tank. Tank come up right about now. Won't get to be that smoker. It'll go off to KMN. This is the third tank of the game for Nonstop in the hands of Ethereal. And it does appear so that Hokori is going to get a clean run back. They go for the wrong survivors here. Charger melted. And lack of teamwork is not going to get any damage value. And look at Hokori. It looks like they're just going to run this all the way back. This tank is going to go AI. But Pina said he saw enough. He's out of here. Actually, no, they're going to wait here. I take it back. They're going to stay. And the tank's already here. No AI possible. Nope, not going to get that. Boomer's going to sack, though. Jockey decides to go in, too. This is interesting. I'm not quite sure what the Jockey's doing here. The tank's just going to roll in with his Hunter.
Kill it, man. Kill it.
And the tank's going to turn. And I'm puzzled by Ethereal's. That's going to be a no-hitter, guys. That's a no-hitter. Charger tries to be a hero, just gets melted. So now not only does the tank get nothing, but they're not going to have a charger for the inside to accompany the Spitter. It's going to be a boom spit. Probably going to go with Zabit and Ethereal first to make sure they have a quad for the... Oh, no, they're just going to send the Boomer in now. Boomer gets a one boom proxy.
I got a sinking feeling this alarm's gonna get us some
Got to
attention.
turn off that alarm. Look out!
Alright, Smoker gets a pull. It actually dies. Okay, it's no Smoker for the dead center. He'll get a Jock in the back. The Spit. The Hunter was not there to accompany. Instead, the Hunter goes for the top guy. No, now the Hunter goes for the bottom. Does land, but not until the Jockey is cleared. And this is difficult to cast because I'm not quite sure what Nonstop's doing. They're just kind of going in whenever they see fit with their infected. And say no coordination needed. And the bonus that remains on Hokori kind of speaks for itself. Charger punches the... No, Smoker the Charger simultaneous with the Jock. Smoke pull inside, event turned off. Still walking around with 80% of the bonus on this chapter is kind of wild. Guys, you're almost going to put up 2K. This is 700 distance, and they have 1248 bonus.
Guys, heads up, go!
It looks like they're just going to go for a desperation quad to finish this off. We'll have to wait for Zabit, but something tells me they're not going to wait. Nope, the Hunter's already going by himself. Gets skated. Charger goes in by himself. Dead. Jockey goes in by himself and dead. And it does appear that 80% is going to be the number. They're going to go 50%, 50%, 80%. This is wild.
Looks like a safe room up ahead.
Boomer, nothing. And 80% even. They do it. And that'll put them at 4,028 for 3 chapters. And we could see a 5K on dead center. $5K on dead center possibility? Question mark? Gonna go with spawns now. Hunter will find the target, so will the Spit. Hokori will return the favor with good damage with the opening 2-2. They get a little bit more battle. Oh, some scratches. The boomer slaps coming out here. At least Garacha is assisting Ellis, but Ellis is still getting beat to crap. The 2-2 almost values 10%. And the Spitter is blocking them in the safe room. And look at this. Some spawns are already up. They haven't even got up the escalator. We'll have to wait for Zyko, but I don't know if we're going to. They're going to try to go with 3. Smoker's going to land. Hunter comes from behind. Charger's up above. Charger lands. Hunter covers. 1 slam. 2 slams. And the Smoker lands as well on the back. And that is going to be another double-digit Delta loss. Off the bonus. 2 hits. 69% bonus remains. Making the hit average 15.5. That's so much damage, guys. It was a tough task to finish, to take, to be able to defeat Hokori. Team Nonstop. Not finding much success at this moment. Jockey trying to pull out Garacha. Not going to get it. Gets a scratch, though, and runs away. Oh, he gets another scratch. The Jockey getting damage.
Driver here.
On in between. AI Boomer. Smoker not going to grab nothing. Spitter looks to delay. There goes the Spit. That's not going to be enough for the tank to get here. Where is this tank? Nope. Not even close. Going to take him some time. Survivors retreat to safety. And let's follow the tank on his journey. As Link. Second tank for Hokori, guys. Because they haven't had their first. And he's in. Through the door. He has a 2-cap with a boom. The boom gets 1. Nice jump pop, though. So he avoids the stumble. Down to 2,600. Gets 1 punch. They're doing a good job of focusing the tank. Charger lands. The Hunter lands. The Rock lands. Punch follows up. In-cap goes out. Oh, it's 2 in-caps. He misses a punch, though. He gets a punch onto Nick. And he should die off here without throwing the Rock. And Link mixes a punch and not able to get the 3 in caps, but they will lose Ethereal. And then there were 3. Jockey trying to get separated. Nicholas in the back, but not going to get it. Really? Nick missed the whole clip? If he did, clip it. Please, do so. If you see some funny stuff like that happen, make a clip.
Quit being a baby. You felt worse after a night of drinking.
Here we go out in the open. Hunter pouncing around. It's going to be a quad against 3. Charger lands. Hunter and Smoker. Oh, he gets the skeet. He shuts it down. But he shuts it down and leaves his team. Zibbit. Bleeding out. 4 HP. 3 HP. And that will be it. And the GGs are out. And that is going to be Hokori getting the victory over Nonstop with a campaign score of 3 chapters of Dead Center. 4,028 to 713 by Nonstop. GG's.